and get your seats now at BIG3.com/tickets.
Welcome into the Moda Center. We're here in Portland as we get ready for the Ball Hogs and the Killer 3's to match up. Take a look at what went on earlier today. Here's some of the results. Tri-State, Enemies stay undefeated. Ghost Ballers with a little bit of an upset over Bivouacs. And we got 2 games to go. Ball Hogs taking on the Killer 3's. Here are the Big 3 standings. See, Enemies are undefeated. Ball Hogs still alive, trying to position themselves for playoff position. And Killer 3's, they're going home no matter what. This will be the last game for Killer 3's. They will not advance no matter what the result is. Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside the Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie. And let's get into this. The Ball Hogs, you could say maybe disappointed with the way that they started, but they're still in it. And Killer 3's, I thought they were going to be much better, but they're playing for their playoff lives. What do you think about this game?
It's interesting because Killer 3's has been such a tough team. We played them in the finals back a few years ago in 2019, and this is just a shock, I think, to everybody to see how badly they played. And they've also played some good games, some close games that they lost. But to see them at the bottom of the barrel is really surprising. But when you look at the Ball Hogs, listen, this team is always right there in the middle. I think when you look at Leandro Barbosa and what he's been able to do, and Jody Meeks, they have been really the meat and potatoes of this team, and adding Larry Sanders has made them so much better.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way if they want to continue to move on. You see the rosters right here: Barbosa, Meeks, Summers, Sanders, and Mariano, Frank Nitti, Dante Green, Josh Powell, Dominic Johnson, and Bazrazin Jones. All right, let's start out with the Ball Hogs. I mean, if you look at their team, they have talent, they have shot blocking, they have inside play, and they have the guards, and they seem to be a team that goes with Barbosa.
Well, it definitely goes with Barbosa, but what you know is that Leandro Barbosa does such a great job. He's 5th in scoring, 1st in assists. He's 3rd in steals, so he's always going to be a bucket, but he also passes the ball so well. You know that he can shoot the long-range 3, loves to drive left or right. You know it's coming, and there's nothing you can do to slow him down. But he also is an excellent passer looking for his teammates. And what I like about Leandro, he is always somebody that you have to know exactly where he is, because he can hurt you, and he can hurt you quickly. I had a chance to talk to Rick about his team, and he just thought they sometimes run out of gas or just make silly mistakes in the second half. He's hoping they can put together 2 solid halves to really get this win today.
And what about Killer 3's? When I think of this team, I think of Frank Nitti. You guys might not know him, but I think that he's tough. Look at some of the things going on this year. Frank Sessions, 23 points, 56% from the field. The rest of the team, not consistent. So with this team, how do you slow down Franklin Sessions?
Well, I don't know that you can slow him down. Sometimes he's an excellent shooter, and then there's other time he doesn't play as well. I thought he's gotten better and better as the season has progressed, but it's just not enough. And I'm really surprised Dante Green hasn't had a more solid season. I mean, he is an excellent scorer from 3. He can back you down. He loves the up and under. He can post you up. He takes advantage of everybody at 6'11". And then Josh Powell, such a consistent player also from the outside, always able to knock down that 15, 17-foot jumper. But for some reason, they have really struggled as a team this season.
There's Charles Oakley trying to figure it out. On the other side, we have Mike Bibby with the coach of the Ball Hogs, Rick Barry.
Rick, travel was crazy yesterday. Flights canceled. How's your team feeling?
Well, my guys are feeling good. We're just disappointed because we felt like we gave 2 games away during the regular season. We'd be in great shape right now. We just haven't played consistently for 2 halves. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. We struggle with our shooting. And this is a big game for us, obviously. We need to win this one to keep in the hunt. So we'll see how the guys respond.
What did you tell them before this game? Like you said, it's a big game. What did you get? What advice did you give your team going out today?
Well, you can't take this team lightly because they haven't won a game. They played Enemies really tough last week, so we have to be ready to play our best basketball if we hope to win. But to stay focused, as you know, that's the most important thing. Don't lose focus. Don't stop moving and passing and cutting, which we do really well.
Good luck. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. I agree. I mean, I think they're dangerous. Dante Green, a proven guy. Josh Powell, money from 15 feet, and you always have Franklin Sessions energy.
Well, here's the thing for me. If I'm coaching Killer Threes, I'm saying let's upset some folks. Let's get out here, and if this is going to be our last game of the season, let's make it our best game.
Yeah, so you see what's at stake here. If the Ball Hogs lose, it puts them in a really tough position starting next week, where they could be eliminated after next week, and no one wants to get eliminated.
Well, except for me being the coach of triplets, I look forward to teams getting eliminated.
That's a good point. Barbosa with the pull-up jumper, trying to meet him at the rim.
I just got to be honest. It's not easy. It's so much competition in every game, and you have to really play it like it's your best. So it's going to be great to see. I'm really thinking that Killer Threes, they have to hang so much more and have pride to come out with a win. But again, hey, ball off of Leandro Barbosa. We don't see that much, but it's going to be important for them to really put up a good fight. Otherwise, it'd just be completely embarrassing.
Yeah,
to be 0-6, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, they have nothing to play for. They know they're going home, but we've seen days like this in the Big Three, and usually teams respond.
Well, you know, didn't you? You played for Ball Hogs back when it was. You guys struggled a lot out of the gate. I think, was it 1 or 2 seasons? Did you guys win?
I think every season.
That it was like no wins.
No, we had
or did you have
like
a win?
1 or 2.
Oh, okay. 1 or 2. Okay.
The Ball Hogs right now, they've done this with Jody Meeks. The one game they did win, they brought Jody Meeks off the bench, and he had a great game. Like once they put him on the floor, he was great. But now they decided not to start him. Rick is always kind of tinkering with those lineups. Mariano inside, fades away. Rebound Green. Sessions for 3. Short.
And that's probably one of the things that Sessions has always had, sort of that asterisk by that he had not been a great three-point shooter. I would like to see him get to the basket early, but I thought Dante Green did a good job. I think when you start the game out, I like when the guys try to get downhill, get you some easy baskets, some baskets closer to the basket before you decide to sort of settle on the 3. But if that's your game, great. I don't think that's Nitty's game. I like to see him get to the basket first.
Yeah, especially in the Big Three when the court's so wide open. If 2 people come, you want to hit a guy wide open for 3. You guys do that better than anybody, but you do want to attack. It's going to be Ball Hogs ball.
All the guys have their palms in the air. They want it to be their ball. The official said it's green ball. Let's go, fellas.
Barbosa, nice play. Mariano with the finish.
Now, Mariano's new to the Big Three as well, correct?
Great week 1, and then he sort of just disappeared. In one game, he didn't really play that much either. So I don't know what's going on over there, but he had a great week 1.
Yeah, I did remember seeing him play and coming out, and I thought, oh, wow, this guy's going to be a gangbuster. And then he didn't really, like you say, perform as well. But hey, he's out here and he's starting, so maybe they're doing something strategically with Saunders coming off the bench. And let's see if it works for them.
Foul, mid-range. Mariano with the rebound, he clears it. Barbosa, another pick and roll. It's like the 3rd one of the game. That's going to be a moving screen.
Yeah, that was definitely a moving screen there. But when you look back here, they just pick his pocket. Nice pass from Leandro down low. Mariano for 2.
Green for 3 up top. That's short. Jeez, they're calling a lot of fouls. That was a grab.
Well, he sold it. Josh Powell sold it nicely, because otherwise it wouldn't have been called. But Summers was holding on. But here's something that happened that's unusual. Summers said yes, he made the foul. He actually owned up to the foul. I haven't seen that often at all.
You don't get that a lot in the Big Three.
Oh, man.
Guys raising their hand. Sessions for 3.
Oh, okay.
He has been shooting the ball so well from the outside in the last 3 games.
Okay, Sessions, well, prove me wrong then if you like. Go ahead and get it going from downtown.
Sessions is kind of limping around right now.
I like that. Good hustle by both of the big guys. But Nitty, again, I just talked about him trying to get downtown. He said, Lisa, what? Take it from 3 right here in front of your face.
Mariano with the steal. Inside Barbosa. Oh, he missed it. Green over to Powell. Back to Green. They're moving the ball well. Sessions up top. Gets that pick and roll going to his right.
He thought about the 4 for a second. I was
Sure
about
did.
to say.
There's a step back. Good touch. Mariano. This is what it looked like in week 1.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Mariano, but he's back now. That was a nice step back 3. In fact, Summers was available, like, give it to me. And he said, okay, no, I got it.
Green for 3.
Oh,
Green inside with a layup.
that was nice heads-up play. Powell to recognize Green inside. Everybody cleared it.
Mariano flips the screen. Barbosa back to Mariano again for 3. That one's off.
Mariano said he checked on this one, but it didn't quite work out.
9 on the clock. It'll be Killer 3's ball. You have travel problems? Or you?
Oh, I was awful. I was canceled all day yesterday. Had to go check into a hotel and then get back up at 4:30 a.m. just to get here. But you know what? No complaint.
Ball didn't hit the rim, so it could go right up. They call it shot clock violation. You know, it's weird because, you know, the ball didn't hit the rim, but we kind of played the live ball. You would think that they would allow that, but they did not. Barbosa attacks. Oh, a lot of contact. He'll go to the line.
A lot of contact, but they want to bring the fire. It's a little bit too early, and this is where strategy is so important, because if you bring the fire this early, the score is 9-7. I don't agree with it, but okay. Oh, go ahead. Bring the fire.
Even in the first half?
No, in the first half, but not with the score 9-7. Like, what is the benefit at this moment? That's just my opinion as a coach. I just feel like you need to hold on to it because there may come a moment before the half where you really need it.
Bring the fire. If you don't like the call, you just play one-on-one for it. Barbosa scores, he'll get the points. Then he stops them, they'll get the ball. Barbosa behind the back, goes up, over the top, short, good defense.
Nice defense, and I'm surprised Leandro decided to go to his right because he really loves to finish with his left hand on the outside. But nice defense. Good job, Sessions. Like, not today. I love it. I feel like Killer 3's has come out with a different attitude. They look like they're much more focused, and, you know, they don't want to be denied today.
Sessions. Another 3 ball. That one's off. Dominic Johnson inside. Green, no.
Nice. That's a nice hustle because Dante Green really came up short on that layup, but nice job by Killer 3's just with the second and third effort.
Summers, good jump stop. He gets blocked. Loose balls. Shot clock reset. Mariano has time. Going into his back down. Summers for 3. Short rebound. Cleared. Killer 3's moving the ball better today. Johnson wants that pick and roll. Comes off.
I like Johnson's game. He is a good bucket. That's going to be good. Oh, man, he missed it. I thought he was going to be right on cue. He has done a really nice job for Killer 3's and very consistent from the outside as well.
Jordy Meeks, 5 on the clock. Gets a little bit of a hand check. Mariano misses the putback. There's Dominic Johnson with that pullback. Kicks it over. Session. Touch up.
Okay, Sessions clearly has been working on his three-point shot because we know a few seasons ago that was a shot that people pretty much backed up to try to give him, and now that he's improved his three-point shot, he's really has an all-around game now, and it's good to see.
12-9, so that'll bring us to our sort of quarter timeout. I mean, when you look at Franklin Session and you think about this shot, if he hits that, I mean, I don't know how you stop him. I don't know what they're going to do with their team next year, but he's from Los Angeles, went to Cal State, Los Angeles. His hobby is skateboarding, and earlier he was in the hot mic room.
If we fought a little harder down the stretch and stayed together, I feel like we would have came out on top with a couple wins. We've always been that team that was right in between 3rd and 4th place. And this year we just kind of fell apart. So I'm hoping next year that we can be a lot better team. And I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Lisa, you got to be surprised by, I mean, like, let's say they're not, I mean, 0-6, a team with that much talent.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows when you get a chance to face Killer 3's that, you know, you have a really solid team that you're going to face. Again, Frank Sessions was not able to shoot the 3 the way that he is now. But, you know, Coach Oakley, I mean, listen, let's listen and see what he's talking to his team about.
Wait for the pick and roll. Wait.
1, 2, 3, defense.
Wait for the defense. Look, we gotta get the long rebounds.
All right, here's.
Watch the handoff. Hey, get out, get through it.
Meeks sticks it.
That was really nice. And Mariano sets a big screen. So the fact that they are trying to go under it on Jody Meeks is probably not the best recipe.
Dominic Johnson.
Move it, let's go. Come on up, Dominique, come on up.
Sessions with a high floater, no.
And this is one of the points where I would think Killer 3, just a little bit more ball movement, but the one-on-one when you separate it, this is where some teams start to get really stagnant, because as you do one-on-one, it's just so much easier to guard as opposed to setting a screen, a pick and roll. Here's an opportunity right here to possibly get an easier shot.
Summers from the corner, right inside Mariano. They had Jody Meeks wide open, missed him. This is a tough lineup right here. Look at Meeks. You can't fault the guy if he's inside, right? You got to go up with that.
I mean, I think so, but Mariano, again, thinks he was fouled, of course, so he lost the ball there.
It's going to be on the pass.
Yeah, but this is where I feel like ball hogs really become so difficult to guard, because you have Jody Meeks, who's an excellent three-point shooter. Then you have Leandro Barbosa, obviously, who we know is 5th in scoring in the Big 3. And both of them put so much pressure. His ability to make layups, Jody Meeks' ability to score.
Mariano in and out. Good tip out by Barbosa to the wrong guy. Meeks in and out as well. Dominic Johnson, he's got time. There's that isolation. Just goes right to the rim. Good block.
Oh, nice block.
And Barbosa comes up with it.
Come on, Jody Meeks with the block at 6'4". All right. Excellent defense by the Ball Hawks.
Johnson up top. Got 5 on the clock. You just got to pull up. That's long. Good battle on the weak side. Powell with the rebound. Jones tries to get middle. Good defense by Barbosa. Jones sticks the counter.
And here's where Killer 3 really, they have to take advantage of the size. They're doing a nice job of forcing the switch and then hitting the roller, just finding where the mismatch is every single time. Oh. And these are the turnovers that Rick Berry was talking about, where his team just gets off to a really good start, and then somewhere along the line, there's just too many miscues that happen for the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, that's the right read, just the wrong delivery. Powell gets the ball, 3 on the clock, has to shoot it. He's short. Oh, another turnover. You called it. Just a couple bad plays. Next thing you know, in this league, turnovers kill you.
Well, they kill you. Tell me, last week, I think we had about 10, our triplets team. And so watching them, again, taking care of the ball. You can't make any hero passes. Everyone's so good defensively as well. But look, That's a tough shot, and the Killer Threes have to live with that.
Yeah, I agree. If Jody Meeks is going, countering, and he makes one like that, you just tip your hat to him. It's all tied up at 16. Johnson with the 3. Good tip out, Powell. Jones kisses it off the glass.
Nice. That good. That's that extra effort we talk about, and I think Powell, he didn't get enough credit, but his ability to really affect the defense. He's so smart defensively out there, helping his teammates, rotating and communicating. And Jones doing a nice job today. Wow.
Yeah, another costly turnover for the Ball Hogs. Just like that, Killer Threes goes on a massive run.
Isn't that interesting? I just talked about the Ball Hogs just having lapses where they turn the ball over. That was literally 3 straight turnovers, and now you see the difference in the game. But the Killer Threes doing a nice job of capitalizing on their turnovers. Johnson with a nice drive to the basket, able to finish inside for 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard in 5-on-5 full court to recover from a turnover. 3-on-3, you're gonna give up a wide open shot or you're gonna be in rotation. So Killer Threes doing the job on the defensive end, really forcing a lot of those Ball Hog turnovers.
Good job. The back door, you play that first. I told you they want to go back on the baseline. When they up, they go walk you up, go baseline. Keep playing, man. Keep playing. You're ready.
All right, they're going to bring in Sanders.
There you go. All right.
I mean, the Ball Hogs, it's not for a lack of talent. Summers is good, Mariano's good, Barbosa, Meeks, Sanders. They have a good team. They have a really good team. No flight issues. Right now, down 4.
All right, Larry Sanders is checked in, looking to put his print on this game as well.
There's Barbosa, another screen and roll, rejects it, goes opposite, and they got and one.
Whoa.
That's a solid finish by Barbosa.
It is. I'm surprised they did a continuation, but 1, 2, oh yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't put
right.
the ball down again, so that's an and one. Oh, gets a friendly bounce.
The friendly roll. I think, is Barbosa like the only guy that you know who shoots without like a real true follow through and his ball goes in? It's amazing to watch him shoot.
I mean, it's one of a kind. You see that's going on Instagram right now. They're like filming guys' shots and saying, whose shot is it? I don't know if like a young high school player would know that's his shot.
Right.
But we would know it's his shot.
We would definitely know it's his shot. Be like, who is this?
Yeah,
his hand just stays kind of
so
up in the
unique.
air.
It's so
almost like a high five, you know?
Yeah. There's Green back in. Lets the 3 go. Good rebound, Meeks. Quick clear. Oh, you can't do that. Leave him open. Oh, in and out.
They got lucky with that one.
They sure
Jody
did.
Meeks, that's his shot for sure.
Johnson up to Green. Green goes up strong.
Now here's a good time to bring the fire, because now you look at the score and it's 19-20. Oh, and there he is.
Right on cue. You coaches all think alike.
There you go. Because this is when you want to hold on to bring the fire when the game is closer.
Did it have to do with Larry Sanders being out there? Is that part of it?
No, it's just you don't want to use it too early. At 7-9, it didn't really impact the game.
Yeah.
But here, before the half, you have an opportunity.
Green has size. Sanders. Oh, man, it's just too much beef.
Yeah, they could have called a man-on that. Sanders did not hold his ground at all. I thought he would have done a better job defensively, but you know what? He just checked in, so he's really not warm enough to probably bring the fire, but hey.
I wonder if that'll get Green going.
Yeah.
Meeks turns the corner, so good.
Green
going to the
is
basket.
limping. I'm not sure if do they have enough players? Oh, they actually have 5 today. Green's coming up gimpy as he leaves the court.
Yeah, I don't know if it was during the bring the fire or what it was, but he's definitely grimacing over there.
Yeah, it's interesting watching him go. Did Meeks run into his knee?
Yeah, right on the inside of his knee. All the hoopers out there telling you guys that hurts.
That definitely hurts. But I think overall, Dante Green, probably not his best season in the Big Three.
No, I mean,
right?
Dante Green is an all-time. I mean, he's one of the top scorers in the Big Three history.
Yeah.
This year, it's just been a weird year for Killer Threes.
Yeah.
Like, they have talent. I think they're a little bit, like, banged up a little. I think Josh Powell's a little bit banged up. Haven't shot it well, haven't figured out a way, had a tough schedule.
Yes.
Because in the Big Three, sometimes, you know, they are going to play, this will be their 6th game. Feels like they're playing all the top dogs. So, it's been tough.
Hey, Dom.
Wow. So this is the points that they've allowed and given up. That's interesting.
Well, you know they're going to give up 50 if they never won a game.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, maybe they're going to get their first win right here before they say c'est la vie.
Good rebound by Sanders. Clears it. Here's Barbosa. That's the blur. Nice pass. Sanders. Oh, that thing hurts.
With Sanders just coming in, I feel like I'd like to see him like come to a jump stop and then maybe a step through, you know, slow it down a little bit, but everything all in one motion, just not a good shot.
There is that pick and roll again. Ooh, another shot didn't hit the rim, but Barbosa gets it back. That clock shouldn't have reset. Here's Barbosa for 3, sticks it. 24 all, next bucket, puts you in the half.
Looks like Johnson got hit in the face on that play, maybe poked in the eye.
Yeah, they're going to bring in Session.
But Barbosa was like, oh, wow. That was a real foul. I don't know how the officials missed that. He fouled him pretty bad.
Session up top, gets to his right. Jones for 3. No good. Cleared by Barbosa. Comes off that screen. Oh, he's backing it all the way up.
Oh, he's about to get, here comes the bull.
Oh, that's the blur right there. He goes, he's going to get fouled with a chance to send us to the half. He was so patient. He was backing it all the way up with 7 seconds on the clock. He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Absolutely. And anybody who's a fan of Leandro Barbosa, you know, when he has that ball and he's on the move, he's so hard to stop it. I remember those days in Phoenix, watching Phoenix and the Lakers, and I'm like, this guy is a real problem.
Yeah, that squad was tough. There's Barbosa going for his 12th point. Ooh, back iron miss. Jones, Session. 3 ball. There it is. Been shooting it well. Heard you talking over here.
He heard me talk then. He is like, Lisa, I don't want to hear nothing else about my 3-pointers because they are good. That was a nice shot. And again, I was looking and I'm thinking drive, get an on-ball screen, anything. But that one-on-one, listen, Sessions has really been in the gym getting his 3-point shots.
And Bibby's with Nitty.
In a game like this, you guys are 0-6. What's going through your mind when you step out on the court?
Get a win. We still got to get a win, man, regardless of what our record is. Duke came in, gave us great minutes. Don fighting hard over the screens. And then our big men are just battling.
You came out more aggressive this game. Are you looking to shoot the ball more? Will your team win?
Over my last 2 games, I've shot the ball well. I'm battling a little bit of injury, but I'm gonna push through it. I'm a warrior. At the end of the day, I think knocking down that shot is just, you know, it's gonna make the game easier for everybody.
Well, good luck. Go get it.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, there's Mike Bibby shooting the 4. I was really hoping Damian Lillard would come out here and put on a show.
Oh, man. That would have been amazing.
So I think we're going to find out. I think Mike lost again, and the kid that he lost to said he was going to beat him.
Whoa.
The kid came by and said, "You're next." But we got to find out. But Mike Bibby, king of the 4.
I think this kid on the right side in the blue shirt won.
Kid on the right, there he is. I think that's the one that won. And he walked by and said, "I told you I was going to beat you."
Right.
There's Dollar Dame Lillard.
Is it Dame time? Because Dame could have got on the court right now.
Hey,
and knock down those fours. It would have been great to see.
I would have loved to see Dame shoot those fours for a minute. Probably would have made like 10 or 11. All right, so what do you think about this game so far? We got killer threes. We know they're going home, but they're showing a lot of fight. And the Ball Hogs, they got to figure out a way to get a win.
Well, you know, we always say in basketball, the most dangerous team is the team who has nothing to lose. The killer threes have nothing to lose except for their pride. Pride is on the line. When you talk about being 0-5 in this league, this team has been one of the premier teams, always in the playoffs, you know, giving everybody a fight. And the fact that they are 0-5, that record does not really signify how good of a team they are, so they're going to have to fight hard to try to get this win.
Yeah, no question.
Look at that. When you look at Sessions and what he's been able to do, his highlights from shooting the three. Again, folks, three-point shot was not in his game 2 seasons ago. He has worked and been in the gym. Kids who you want to improve your game, spend time in the gym. Sessions doing amazing things from three-point arc and behind. We know he can get to the basket, but the fact that he just improved his game, you know, it really says a lot.
All right, let's send it over to Mike Bibby. Mike, how you feeling, first of all?
I'm a little winded, Scals. It's not as easy as people think to be sit down for that long and just come out and expect to turn it on and then turn it right back off and get into this media stuff.
Yeah, I know.
What did you lose? That's the question. Did you win or did you lose?
I won.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I made 5.
Oh, the kid made 4.
No, I think he said 3. He said 3 just now. He made 6 in the one before. I think he shot himself out.
Oh, okay. I was saying. I didn't know if you lost your title today or what.
You know, it's going to happen. Sometimes the best people lose sometimes. You can't always expect to win.
I hear you, but I always expect to win.
I do too, but that doesn't always happen.
I always say it, like even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, all right, Mike, let me ask you, watching Nitty shoot the ball, you know, over the years, I mean, are you impressed by how well he has shot the ball?
I mean, he came out to my house and worked out with me either this summer or 2 summers ago. I just try to help him a little bit. I'm not saying I'm the reason why he's shooting more, but a guy that's so aggressive like that and has confidence like that, he's going to knock down shots, whether he can shoot or not. That's just the way it is. That's the way his mindset is. He has a lot of confidence in himself.
And one more thing about the killer threes. Surprised they're 0-5?
I mean, it's kind of been, you hear stuff in the background, you know, kind of, I don't know, say dysfunctional, but I mean, the guys haven't had a great year like they have been in the past. You know, Dante Green, the last couple games that I've seen, hasn't been shooting the ball really well. And I think he was one of the main reasons that they were so good.
Yeah, I agree with it. It did seem odd that a team this good could struggle this year.
I mean, I think it's to Mike's point, too. Just when you don't have that team chemistry, you don't feel like everybody's in sync. It's tough. It's really tough because chemistry is everything, and that's what it takes to win. I think, you know, for our team, even we've had some issues, you know, with not having everybody together all the time. Gennaro's coaching. Joe has had flight issues. You know, so many different things that can really affect team chemistry. So I think it's a good point, but at least triplets, we got time to get our stuff together.
Yeah, and remember, it's only an 8-game season, so if you got a couple bad weeks, you're in trouble. There's Dante Green.
Really in trouble. And Dante, you know, he's a bucket and he's missing layups. He's just not at 100%.
There's Summers. When he gets going, he's tough and he's really good for the Ball Hogs.
And we haven't talked a lot about Summers, but Summers is a solid player. I mean, everybody wanted Duan on their team. He got picked, I think he went number 1 or they picked him back up, right? Like, he is an excellent player because he can defend and he can score from the 3. Speaking of the 3, finally, Dante Green knocks down a 3.
Game's opening up a little bit. Killer three's up by 3. There's Summers. There's a step back. There's the stick. You're right. I mean, he's tough. This team has a lot of talent. Green again. Pops. Good screen by Nitty. Mariano clears it. Both here's that screen and roll again. It's downhill, gets blocked. Session. Oh, nice groove behind his back. Over to the hot hand. Ooh, maybe should have took the layup. Barbosa. Mariano over to Summers. Nice little midi.
Now here's where it's interesting because Dante Green, again, he's been their leading scorer the last 3-4 years. That pass that Session made, that's a normal pass to him. He's just not knocking down that shot, you know, but I still think it was the right basketball play. And maybe Sessions had a chance at the rim, but listen, he had 2 guys on him. When you start driving and you see Summers is there closing in, here comes Marciano. That's the right pass. It's the right play.
Been calling that moving screen all day today.
Yeah, Josh Powell, that was a little bit too much on that one. You got to stay still on these pick and rolls, which is so good.
Yeah, they struggled. Ball Hogs struggled in the second half. They had a big lead, and then Bivouacs just put it on them. Another turnover on that screen and roll. Good rebound, Mariano. There they go again with that screen and roll. Barbosa, ooh, he took a knee to the thigh. That hurts.
Well, I think it's going to be tough when you look at Ball Hogs, the idea of just trying to keep the game simple, drive and kick. I think those are going to be simple things for them. The pick and roll might be a little bit tough for this particular matchup because you have both Green and Powell who can switch easily and they're both big. That might not be the play that's going to be most effective for them.
Summers at the 4 right now. 4 seconds on the clock. Short.
Let's hope they don't come flying over here.
It looks that way. Barbosa, corner 3, sticks it.
Killer. That was nice. That was a great hustle by both teams, though. But I thought Ball Hogs did a nice job running it down. Again, kicking it out. That was the right basketball play. Barbosa able to knock down that 3 ball.
10-3 run by the Ball Hogs. Nice play by Session. Green clears it. Fresh clock. Whoa. No foul. Barbosa. He takes his time. Mariano loses the handle. Barbosa's still down, but looks like he bounced back up. There's Nitty. Oh, man. Man, this is a physical game. That's a tough shot to the face.
That's a tough shot.
I can't believe that they didn't see that.
That was a pretty tough play. Maybe when we see it in slow motion, maybe it wasn't as hard as it looked, but in live action, that definitely looked like a foul. Wow. It still looks like a foul. What do you think?
No, that looked the same as when
we just saw it, right? Like he breaks his plank. Come on. That's beyond a foul. Come on, ref. Like you can't say it was all ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one right
there.
there.
To the face. They should definitely replay and look at that. That's way too much. Like they can't count that basket.
I think they are.
Wow. Now that's the kind of stuff that makes you mad.
They are looking at they're at the monitor. I mean, I don't think it's a flagrant. I just think it's a foul.
Not flagrant, but I mean, look where he starts with the ball, and then his plane is completely broken, and he slaps him across the face. Like that's a foul in every country and every language. Come on.
3-on-3, 5-on-5, half court, full court. That's a foul.
We could be outside. That's a foul.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
All right, they got one wrong, but overall the game's been going great. The officials have been doing a great job, but that is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's and they hurt you because think about it. You could be shooting 1 free throw for 2 points, and instead Ball Hogs get 2 points to cap off a 12-3 run.
All right, well, everybody's going to have to come back outside and play.
Still got to play, yep. Still got to play. Ball Hogs come in with Meeks, Summers, Mariona, and Green, Session, and Powell. Ball Hogs on a run right here. Let's see what the Killer 3's have up their sleeve to try to stop this run. Nice play, and it's goaltend.
Well, I think the officials, first off, have a makeup call, so that looks like one of them. they still owe them one more for that missed foul. But nice job of Sessions taking it to the basket and not settling for a jumper.
Summers for 3. Yeah, he's feeling good right now.
He's feeling real good. That was a nice pull-up jumper. And I think it's going to be important for Dante Green maybe to get a set. He's just not 100%. It's tough for him to guard as well as score.
There's Powell. Oh, man, those are tough shots. Meeks gets it back again and puts it in.
Physical game happening underneath. But a lot of little chippies being missed also on the inside. Killer 3 having opportunities at the basket, just not able to finish.
Ball Hogs open up a 10-point lead. Not great spacing by Killer 3's. There's Nitty, 4 on the clock. It's got to go up. It does. Good rebound, Mariona. Meeks pulls up.
Oh, that was a tough one right here.
Summers runs it down. Meeks for 3 again. Oh,
Nice.
big shot.
Huge. Summers' nice job with the extra hustle play, getting that ball out to Meeks to knock down another 3 ball.
Session. Ooh, a little jump stop. Step through. Rebound Summers, but a foul.
Wow. But that was a great hustle by Dante. Getting right there. Oh, that's not Dante, Press Summers. Getting that ball, still saving it inbounds, and then Meeks able to pick it up and knock down the 3.
Bringing Sanders back in. Meeks has a hot hand right now, just 5 points away from game point. There's a 3 ball, and he got hit. They might challenge this one. Yeah, you got to bring the fire. You got to bring the fire, right? There we go.
Oh, there you go. Let's see, was this a foul over here? Oh, yeah, he slapped him on the wrist. All right, well, listen, if you're going to bring the fire with Sessions, that's probably the best defender that you can have to do it. He's been playing the best, but so is Jordy Meeks has been so hot. You think he'll dribble it or take the shot?
Dribble it.
Oh, bad idea.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to fake and take the shot.
Not really Meeks' game, you know?
No.
He's more off the curls and stuff like that. But I feel like everyone can play one-on-one.
Well, I thought he should just like do a hard jab or a one dribble pull up. Like that's his game.
Yep. Ball Hogs playing really well. Take a look at that. 20-5 after the Killer 3's had a great first half.
Well, it's good to see the Ball Hogs put together 2 halves. That's what Rick Berry was really talking about. Them playing 1 half and not coming out for the second half and just being consistent and trying to cut down on their turnovers. They've been able to do that.
Sessions at 4. Green kicks it out. Jones puts it on the floor. Good defense by Sanders. That's a big-time defensive play.
Yeah, nice presence on the inside.
Ooh.
When you look at the drive, Sanders able to protect the rim without fouling. That's what you want from the big fella.
And he turned around and got the defensive board and cleared it. That's a big-time play.
It's going to be important for Killer 3's to get a good shot this particular possession.
Yep, that's it. Sessions got the double team, and they kept moving the ball. Good spacing. All right, Meeks. Summers, they got 45. Game is to 50. Summers will shoot 1 for 2 points.
And down the stretch here, it's important because they've already used their bring the fire. So now here you go.
I mean, if you trap a guy that far from the basket, you should get a wide open dunk.
Yeah, not a good idea, I think, to trap, especially in the middle of the floor. There's only 3 guys out there, and that's one of the things that's so much different from playing 5-on-5, that a team can definitely make you pay.
Sessions for 4. Sanders comes to set that screen. There comes Meeks getting downhill. Oh, there's a tough turnover. Green, he's got 10 on the clock. Over to Jones. Jones lets it fly. Long rebound session. Green, 3. Great board by Sanders.
They're doing a nice job. Ball Hogs just really being really solid, both offensively as well as defensively, moving well without the ball.
Oh, big play by Summers.
Summers is really, talk about being in his bag. I mean, it's just he has shot the ball so well, so solid, not rushing. He's not taking forced shots, but just really playing in a great rhythm for his team.
47-34, game to 50. Green, 3 ball. Another rebound session. In and out.
When you look at DeJuan Summers, he has just been so solid for the Ball Hogs this afternoon. Hand in his face, doesn't matter. He's been a bucket.
There's Sanders inside. Yeah, good extra pass.
Good hands on the inside. I know Saunders wanted a foul, but not happening. Got to keep playing.
Jody for the game.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Good block out by Green. A little bit of a cushion here. 47-36. Summers, the hot hand, and the man in the second half. Oh, he's short. Good job by Sanders on the glass. Couldn't convert. Jones, 3. No good. Sanders, Meeks. Back to Meeks.
That? Oh.
And that's game.
Game time.
Ball Hogs find a way. Early turnovers. Good first half by the Killer 3's. But too much Ball Hogs in the second half.
Yeah, that was nice. Ball Hogs did a great job. They came out, they fought hard. Killer 3's, I mean, listen, this just was not their season. Finishing the season 0-6, everyone was surprised and shocked. But the Ball Hogs give them a lot of credit. They moved the ball well. They were able to play a balanced 2 halves for the first time probably this season and win big over Killer 3's.
All right, let's send it over to Mike Bibby with Jody Meeks.
Oh, shit.
Let him put his necklace on real quick.
Not the Ball Hogs.
Mike.
Hey,
The bling bling.
It's a big win for you guys. It keeps you guys in the playoff run. What's going through your mind right now?
Just to win any means necessary tonight. Got off to kind of a slow start, but we kept on going with it. Made some key baskets when they meant the most, and looking forward to next week.
You got a different role right now. You're coming off the bench. You've been shooting the ball a little bit better when you're coming off the bench. You always shoot the ball well. How do you feel about the new role coming off the bench?
Whatever role I got to do to win, it's different, but that's what I did for a 10-year career, most of half of my time. Started half and came off the bench half, so whatever they want to do, I'll do.
Congratulations, it's a big win for you guys. Thank you.
You look good in that, dog.
Jody Meeks giving Mike Bibby love from 4. Yeah, Jody Meeks, hey, Ball Hogs, I think they got 3 wins, and 2 of them, he was coming off the bench. So maybe that's the secret formula for the Ball Hogs. You see the standings right there, enemies still doing their thing, but Killer 3's, got to say goodbye. Really good team. Doesn't make a lot of sense why they're 0-6, but they are 0-6.
Wow.
And once again, Ball Hogs get the win over the Killer 3's. Coming up next after the break, we got more Big 3 action with Power and Trilogy in a win and stay alive game.